Switzerland. Mrs. Submoto. Motovlog. So we just rode by through here and noticed that there's something called Passione Caracciola. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But what it is now I'm not a big car aficionado, but these cars are pretty cool. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of history behind it, but it's for classic cars. It's like an old Mercedes and a Maserati, a bit of everything. Is that an Aston Martin? Nope, that's a Maserati. Oh, I think there's an Aston Martin somewhere. I saw one. Oh, there's a Ferrari. Look at that. Ferrari. Pretty cool. It's been raining on and off though, so I hope that it doesn't obstruct your view. There it is. Aston Martin. Right there. James Bond. So I got a fly in my eye while I was riding, and I stopped to get it out, and which I, by the way, couldn't. It's still in my helmet and it's buzzing around, but I got headphones on, so I'm not afraid of it getting my ear or anything. But anyway, so as we were stopped and I was trying to get this fly out, a guy comes up to me and says, "Yeah, we're doing the you know that I said the car race thing that I showed you earlier. Well, apparently this is the route, and I saw it was like a start line for one of the races." And he's like, "So do you want to race?" I go, "What?" Of course, I'm taking it easy because the road's pretty wet. I don't know enough about cars, especially not classic cars, to know what model. Maybe some of you guys know what model that is. Look, oh, he's trying to block his. He's trying to block his way. Yeah. Didn't want him to pass him. This is fun. But I'm not going to attempt to pass these guys because I want to see what happens. I could just pass them, but yeah, it's too scenic to pass them. Classic cars and in the mountains, and yeah. So I'm going to stick around. So we just did another pit stop, and we're going to do the next 4 kilometers in 8 minutes and 10 seconds, I think, is the limit. But it's a regularity race, is what they're calling it. So it's not about getting there faster. It's about just getting there within that time. So here we go. And I just saw a bunch of bikes. They're not in the race, but I want to catch up to them if I can. Or not. They stopped. Hey guys. Wow, man. I can understand why they take this route. The Holy Lordy. Definitely not in Kansas anymore. Yeah. It's crazy beautiful. Just like Mrs. Submoto. Wow. We packed for 20 degrees centigrade weather, hot weather, and there's snow. There's freaking snow out. But if there's snow, it's a whole different riding style. Don't pass me. I'm in a race. So yeah, but that's the fun of just taking a trip where you just ride, just to ride. No real plan. Just take it from day to day and just ride. See what happens. And you can kind of tell where on your way, like what towns are in your route, and find the bed and breakfasts and find out where to sleep. Switzerland is not a cheap country though, so I wouldn't say that this is like the place to just go and take a vacation. But when you look at this, you know, like I always say, money comes and goes, as do people. But memories like these you'll have your whole life. This is worth more than money. Siri, she's like, in 200 meters, make a U-turn. Yeah. Okay. Here's your U-turn, Siri. How's that for a U-turn? I was born and raised in Austria, and this is what I miss: mountains and hills and green. I really do miss that, and this kind of architecture. Living in Denmark, you don't see stuff like this. They have it in Norway and Sweden, which is right next door, so it's not too bad. But this is what I live for. So we saw a sign that said restaurant, mountain restaurant, and we rode, 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 and then we rode back because we couldn't find it. And then we asked someone, they said, oh yeah, it's at the top. So we went back, and we rode, 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 and then we made it. And they're probably closed. Hope not. Oh, wow. Wow. On our way back down. Food was okay. The view was incredible. That was nice. Y'all want to see my shaft impression? Here's my shaft impression. Ready? Anyway, that's pretty much all I had for you guys today. So remember to subscribe and ride, and I'll catch you all later.